Good day, my listeners, my people, my audience. It's very good for us to be interacting, timely, and to discuss some very critical areas that would have to make us adjust to our pronunciations and communicative efforts, especially with the use of English language. I have something very special for you today, and it has to do with phonology of English. When we say phonology of English, we're referring to one of the branches of linguistics that studies words and how they are pronounced. Critically, it's an area that discusses pronunciations per se. It is a kind of a study of sound system of a particular language. When we say sound system, we're referring to consonants and vowels. There are words we use for interactions that are not pronounced well. And we have to just make adjustment, correct ourselves. It is said that what is worth doing is worth doing well. I have this word. How people pronounce it is abo, abo, abo. Sometimes I wonder what they even say. But I don't blame them because they just go with the spellings of the words they pronounced in the same way they know them to be. But I have to tell you that spellings sometimes can mislead you. It is not about spelling, it is about what is the appropriate use of that word and what is the appropriate pronunciation of that word. If you misappropriate the use, you're going to be trapped sometimes. And this is why we watch movies, especially American movies, and we find ourselves not understanding anything. It's just caused by our, let me say, non-mastery of the correct or appropriate pronunciations of these words. Above is not above. The correct pronunciation is above. Above. A-B-O-V-E is not above. It is above. Above is Nigerian English pronunciation. But you have to know there are two major varieties, British or American variety. So whether British or American is above. Above. Then the next word is how people pronounce it. Cucumber. Cucumber. It is not cucumber. They are pronouncing it from the basis of the spelling of the word. It is not cucumber, but cucumber. 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 Can you just say it? Cucumber. So it is not cucumber, but cucumber. I wish I have a board with me, but next time I think I'll enrich this particular interaction with a kind of a board that I'll have to be interacting with you by writing and transcribing the word. So I believe now we've achieved these two words, above and cucumber. Then the next one is what people call sachet. Sachet. Somebody will say, go and buy me a sachet of water. It is not sachet. That word is not sachet. That T is silent. It is sachet. 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 Can you just pronounce it there? Sachet. So don't say, go and buy me sachet of water. Clean Nigerian English variety. It is go and buy me a sachet of water. Sachet of water. I think you're with me for that too. Then the next word, some people say plumber. Plumber. This is my friend. He's a plumber. I called him to fix some pipes for me. No. That word is not plumber. The B in the spelling when pronouncing the word is silent. So instead of saying plumber, you now say plumber. Say it. Plumber. Plumber. That B is silent when pronouncing, but when you're writing it, you must put the B. When pronouncing it appropriately, you have to discard or expunge the B in terms of the pronunciation. So not plumber, but plumber. The next word, I usually interact with students, they will tell you, I have met him, he's my lecturer. You know, the lecturer is coming, the lecturer. It is not lecturer. It is lecturer, lecturer. That last syllable of the word is not having any stress. It is an unstressed syllable. So don't stress it by saying lecturer. If you say lecturer, you are stressing that particular syllable. And that syllable, for those of you who know transcription, I mean phonologists, they will tell you that it is an unstressed syllable and the sound that typifies itself there is a schwa sound. Schwa sound is vowel number 12 of the monophthongal group sound. It is X sound, X sound. We call it schwa or prostitute. So you do not stress any syllable that has that sound. So it is not lecturer, but lecture. So instead of you saying the lecturer is coming, why can't you just say the lecturer is coming? The lecturer is coming. Then the next word is turn. People say tone. And I wonder, what disparity then do you have for T-O-R-N and T-U-R-N? Don't say, I want to turn my car. You can't. When you say turn, you're referring to the past of tear. To tear something is to pull. I can just tear this paper. Then if I tear it, if I want to mean the past of it, okay, I have torn it. T-O-R-N. I have torn it. Okay, then I wonder what differentiates then in Nigerian English between T-O-R-N and T-U-R-N. If you say torn, you are referring to the past participle of tear. The past is tore, as in T-O-R-E. Then, but if you mean to just move around, to turn is not torn, to turn. I want to turn my car. Or can you just turn according to that? No. Can you just turn? Let me see your bag. Use it appropriately. It is not turn. Turn your back. You're saying the person should divide their back apart. Is it possible? No. It should be turn. Turn your back. Turn your back. I think that is most appropriate. Then we have this long cup, of water. You usually use in your home. Jug. The correct pronunciation of that word is jag. So don't say, go and bring me a jug. No. Say, go and bring me a jag. So I think when we are mastering these things, it will help us. Help us in the sense that sometimes these foreigners, when they talk, we find ourselves misled. But this thing is not coming from them. It is coming from us. Because already Nigerian English has become part and parcel of us. All these pronunciations we have brought and we have corrected. Mostly those we have examined are Nigerian English pronunciations. So this is why the foreigners, when they talk, we don't even understand what they say. But when we try to make appropriate way of enriching our vocabulary and pronunciations, I think it will go a long way in helping us do the right thing. So, above, cucumber, sachet, plumber, lecturer, turn, jug, and so on and so forth. This is just what we have for today. Don't forget to follow us for our next episode. The name is still Dr. Ubaidullah Muhammad Bello, a lecturer with Department of English, Faculty of Arts, Nasarawa State University,